Hello everyone, I am Walt here, bringing you part 53 of this 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself series. Anywho, part 53, we're going to be talking about debating your dark side. And this principle I think is pretty straightforward, but it's also extremely effective, even though you might not initially think it is. And the idea of this principle is that when you have, a lot of us have, negativity. He says we basically all do. And I think unless you've done, work for decades on kind of getting rid of it, it's really hard to get rid of a lot of negativity. So we all have kind of a negative attitude to some level, okay? Many of us have positive mental attitudes, some of us have negative mental attitudes, doesn't matter, okay? Because I think so many people judge themselves really harshly on the fact that, oh, I'm being so negative, how do I stop? And when you try to stop doing something, it actually has an interesting psychological effect of just increasing it. So when you try not to think about something, you'll end up thinking about it more than when you try to think about it, in fact. So that can actually be useful in the world of positive worry, which I believe I've also done a video on about how you can try to suppress the things you actually do want yourself to think about. Like, don't think about how happy I am. And this can actually make you think about how happy you are even more than you would if you tried to think about how happy you are. Regardless, negative thinking is just a problem. People are always feeling like, oh no, this thing happened to me. This is so horrible. What do I do about it? And a lot of us give in to negative thinking at various points in our lives, and we naturally will. That's just part of being human. And so really getting past that comes down to being able to work through it in terms of being able to debate your dark side, as he says here. So we should debate our negative attitude, build a case for the optimistic side, and see all the powers and the great, things we can do when we're optimistic, when we're happy. And this is truly the case. Happy people achieve far more and even live longer than pessimistic and negative people. So build a case for your positive side and against your negative side. Say, look at this, look how I can achieve this. And see that your negative side is really just leading you to become passive, to become still. And even then, it's just a problem because you're not achieving things, you're feeling even worse, getting behind on things, and everything kind of just blows up in that case. So instead, be positive, and soon enough, you'll find yourself running away at the speed of light here. So yeah, that's about it for part 53. I will see you guys next time with part 54. So stay tuned. I'll see you then.